Hey guys, what's going on? It's Phoenix here. Today we are playing League of Legends and we're actually playing Yorick. Now, Yorick is one of them champions that is an underdog and never really actually played. Not that I've seen anyways. And so, me and my friends, we're basically putting a team together where we do 5v5s. And we already have a jungler, so we wanted a solo laner which was really good and really strong. And Yorick obviously is that guy, but he still is underplayed a lot, which really sucks. So at the top we're versus Tryndamere and Shaco, who has a pretty cool skin. So this guy thinks he's like elite and stuff. At the bottom we have Caitlyn and Amumu. In middle we've got Veigar. So we've got a pretty good setup. Veigar is versus Iera, and at the bottom they're versus Talon and Gangplank. So I have locked the camera, but I will try to move around. Now this game is quite short, it's about 30 minutes long, and I want to keep it quite, you know, I don't want to fast forward bits because there's a lot happening in this game. I do believe bottom gets first blood, I'm not 100% sure, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. So Yorick, he has some insane harassment, and he has some insane sustain as well. That's what makes Yorick so good at solo laning, because he can just sustain in the lane indefinitely. And you know, his E ability, which is Omen of Famine, basically heals him, which is a great ability. His W is Omen of Pestilence, which does AoE and it does slow them down. As you can see, I used it here. Now here Jax is actually running away, but he turns around and he rips the crap out of Tryndamere. Tryndamere didn't know what hit him. Shaco running off, but I thought I could get a little bit of harassment on Shaco, so he stopped. And I did get 2 of my goals on him, which is fantastic. So we did actually draw first blood up top. I've only just played this game as well, but it's kind of hard to remember what I actually did, because this game went so well for me. And it's one of the best games I've had on Yoricks so far. So Tryndamere does have teleport, and he does teleport back. I've got teleport as well. Now I've picked up my Q, because my Q does slow them down, and it also speeds me up. I think it just speeds me up actually. Yeah, I move 15% faster for each while the ghoul is active, and also the blah 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 damage hit moves. Yeah, so the ghoul moves 15% faster, and also I move 15% faster. So here I do try and be a bit greedy to you know, chase down Tryndamere, but of course Tryndamere can, you know, stay in lane a little bit. He's not bad. He does have a heal, but it doesn't heal for much. It's like 50 health, but he does have health potions, which I am not mistaken, he's used them. So here Shaco comes up and he's trying to kill us, but Jax is just so damn OP with his abilities, and here I grab him with a cheeky little slap with a shovel. He wasn't happy with that, I can tell. I know he wasn't happy with that because he raged so hard at us in this match. So I did level up again. I'm level 4, which is pretty decent. Now I don't really want to focus down bottom, I want to focus on my gameplay, because Yorick is kind of a rare champion to see in videos, at least from my opinion and my perspective from what I've seen. So yeah, so let's focus on Yorick. Now our team does do well. I wouldn't necessarily say Jack carried us in this game, but he did do quite well. I think it was a really good team play overall. Now the other thing you need to watch out with Yorick is the fact if you're attacking near a turret, you're going to get focused no matter what. Why? Because that's where Jax dies. Really bad play there by Jax. But anyways, as I was saying, you're always going to get focused by a turret, simply because your ghouls will automatically attack the closest champion to you. And if you're trying to tower dive or just attack the tower, and you've got ghouls or you summon one to heal, that's going to automatically attack the champion, which is going to tell a tower to attack you. So be extremely careful when you are playing Yorick to actually not summon ghouls when you're under a tower, because you will take tower aggro. So Shaco is trying to, you know, place his boxes into the jungle, into the brush should I say, and that will lead to us trying to well, it leads him to try bait us in there, so his boxes can do damage to us. There, I got it out in the end. I don't understand why Shaco didn't actually jungle in this match. He probably would have done a way better job. As you can see, I am about 440 health, but I will heal up quite well. I am recalling here, and I do say B just to tell him back. And of course, Vigard does die there because Ayaria is pretty strong. She's a very strong champion. Let's see. Jax, he's running away because he's going to get tower dived. Yep, there we go. So Tryndamere did tower dive, and he was very low. One tower hit maybe would have killed him. Who knows? But that's Jax's second death, I believe. Yep, 2 deaths, 2 assists. I've got 2 kills, which is kind of cheeky of me actually. I didn't even realise I got the first kill, to be honest. So mid lane is just empty. There's no one there. Me and Jax are running back. So I do teleport up just to actually save the tower from taking too much damage. You definitely don't want your tower to take a lot of damage early game. I mean, we're not even 7 minutes in yet. The earliest tower dive, what should I say, tower takedown that I've seen is around 8 minutes, I think. Obviously not mine, but from videos that I've watched. So here I put a ghoul into the brush just to check if there's any boxes in there, and then I'd be able to trigger them. We didn't really ward in this match. Well, I didn't, that's for sure. But I know Jax did ward a little bit. And here we see, of course, Shaco's gone in, so he's going to be putting down these. Now I think Shaco is going AD, probably, and Tryndamere, I have no idea what he's going. But let's see when he gets back in range. Okay, there's Tryndamere. Okay, so he's got the Vampiric Scepter, and he's got some more health potions. I'm staying in the bushes. I'm just, chilling back. I want to get some harassment in, because the good thing is, because my abilities are like, well, I want to say this is actually a close one. Let me just talk about this. So we are actually going to be going in and try to harass Tryndamere the most until he gets to level 6. It's kind of easy because Shaco does have his Q to get out of there. So it's kind of like, well, why should we harass him? He's just got the ultimate escape, which is like a vanish. So we are going to focus on Tryndamere until he reaches level 6, and then we're just going to go from there. As I was saying, Yorick has got some good abilities, because when he summons goals, he can just run away and they can do some harassment, which is really cool. And of course, they do heal really well. So they tell us to fall back because Ayara in the middle was going SS, and of course she does go down bottom, I know that much. And here she is. A little bit of lag there, I think, I'm not sure. But I don't know why Caitlyn's running back in. I think her health is really low. Yeah, her health is really low. Mumu does go down, of course, and Caitlyn sure follows. So Ayara did get 2 kills, and I believe Jack says don't feed her. Here I am almost dead as well. I'm running away. I do have my flash ready. I did get some ghouls in, and I did run away. Now this was extremely close because I did put another ghoul down. I did use my ultimate just in case I did die. And I'm such low HP. I've got 65 HP, and it's regenerating. Jax did get double kill. And there, if I didn't use my E then, I would have died, because that E healed me up. And obviously Gangplank used his ulti, and because I got healed, that actually saved my life. So I've got 2 kills and 2 assists, which is pretty fantastic. Now let's just speed up this little section because we don't need to worry about this. Got to lock my camera so it's easier for me to move around. And oh yeah, I forgot I can use the numbers on my Resonaga to adjust quite easily. That's a lot better. So let's put it into normal speed. So Shaco not feeling it. He's not really happy because he's one of them people that has a really cool skin and think they're like invincible, but you will face people, even if they're complete noobs, that will wreck the shit out of you. There's just no ways about it. Now I had a match with Shen. I was on Shen earlier, and a guy played Tryndamere for the first time and he got a pentakill. He killed our entire team, just totally annihilated us. And it was his first try playing League of Legends. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but he said it was. So, I'm going to take his word for it. And, it just goes to show that some champions are really good. So it doesn't matter if the player is inexperienced or experienced. they will still wreck faces because it's just the nature of that champion. And it's like Tryndamere or Jax. They're very early champions you can get, and they both own the crap out of any champion if they are fed or even not fed. You know, Master Yi, Jax and Tryndamere are probably the three main ones that I can think of that are pretty OP for the amount of IP or AD I think it's cost. Here Tryndamere does go down again, but he does use his ulti I think. Yep, there we go, I get another kill, which is cool. And Jax obviously takes out Shaco. It's not AD, it's RP and IP, and that's it. It's the riot points. So yeah, they are pretty decent champions to get. Excuse me. To get for that amount of IP. You know, even the like 6,300 champions aren't all that good. Maybe they're harder to play. That's probably why they're not as good. But yeah, here Shaco is basically talking about Jax's runes. He's like, the only way you win is because of your runes. I'm not sure if that's true or not, because I've got like one rune which is AP, which you can actually tell by my champion. Here we go. One ability power, yay! So basically, because we have took their top tower down, I'm actually going to be roaming now. I'm going to go clear minion waves, do a little bit of jungling, help people, you know, take on stuff. So let's speed this up a tiny bit. And I've locked my camera again. I'm getting used to all these shortcuts. So let's slow it down a bit because Tryndamere... Oh no, it's not this part actually. So as you can tell, Yorick is kind of a good jungler. It's pretty cool. So I do have red buff. I've no idea how I got red buff. I think it was because I killed someone. So here we're going in. There's no one here, unfortunately. Oh, there he is, Talon in the bushes hiding. So I basically want to help push this lane because there's 3 of us down here now against potentially 2 of them, depending on where the other one is. Gangplank. Jax is of course up top, still defending, which is a really good idea. Get his farming, you know, get high level and carry the team to victory. Here, Gangplank does actually teleport in, and I do take tons of damage here. I was so scared because I thought I was quite tanky, but I don't have any tanking items at the minute. So here, this is a really good fight. Let's slow it down so we can kind of get a grasp of what's going on. So Caitlyn's obviously doing some DPS to Gangplank, and of course Moo goes in. I'm chilling out at the back just because I don't want to die. And there we go. Moo does actually get the kill on Gangplank, which is fantastic. So a really good play there. I wouldn't necessarily call it a bait. Here we go, let's slow this down. So Ayaria comes in, and I think she does kill Caitlyn. Oh no, I used my ultimate on Caitlyn. There we go. Ulti used. That's going to sacrifice when she dies, because she will die. She's getting focused. And here I use my W, I use my Q, and then I'm going to use my E. And I did get out of the way of that there. So here we go. Caitlyn does die, but she does get resurrected by my goal, which is fantastic. And here I'm getting some auto hits in, and she's trying to get away. I'm not sure what she's thinking. I think she thinks she's still alive because she's running away. But one more hit, and there we go. Well done, Caitlyn. Well done. So let's put it back to normal speed. So yeah, out of all that, we did pretty well. And of course, Jax got another kill up top on Shaco. So look, see, rooms for the win. He's not particularly happy, but you know, that's the game of League of Legends. Once you start snowballing, you never stop. So let's actually speed this up a little bit more. So we'll try and make this as short as possible, but you know, keeping all the best parts in. Let's go super fast. Yeah, I'm just picking up red buff here, nothing really fantastic. Doing a bit of jungling because I can't get any creep farms. Here we go. Tryndamere does actually take a little bit of damage, not too much, but yeah. So I'm going in here to kill Arya because, of course, we want her to die because she's like the most fed person on her team. And Tryndamere, you know, came in to save the day as well. And plus a minion wave. I mean, if they weren't there, I'm pretty sure we would have pushed and killed her. Now, I'm telling our team to go down bottom. But then I think I see Gangplank coming up. yeah, I think I saw him come up and then he went back down. So I thought this is a pretty good opportunity to actually take their blue buff, because our area normally takes it, but because they don't have a jungler, or she didn't use her, you know, brain, she didn't actually pick it up. And here I actually solo dragon, which I was quite proud of. I didn't think I was able to do it, but you know, in hindsight, to be honest, I do have some insane lifesteal, and that's just one of my abilities, which is on a pretty low cooldown, so I'm pretty sure I could make a pretty fine jungler. So again, I am just basically farming it up. Now I am going to get some pretty cool items. You know, as for... Oh, here we go, let's slow this down a little bit. So we did kill Tryndamere, and I think I missed that, to be honest. So I did get the kill, which is quite cool. Now, as I was saying, when I normally play Yorick, I normally go for tanky items straight off the bat, but I'm actually going for this Atam's Impaler first, and it actually turned out to be a better alternative than to go tanking, really. So I always go for the Meki Pendant, and then I build it into a Tear of the Goddess, and then I build that into a Mana Mew. And then I went for a Philosopher's Stone simply because I wasn't getting a lot of farm. So then I got boots. I think I got boots first, then the Philosopher's Stone, but still, because you're not getting a lot of farming in a dual lane, just go for some, you know, gold per 5 stuff. It's really going to help you out with getting them items, and Yorick needs as much gold as he possibly can get, because he's kind of a hybrid between, he wants everything, you know, he needs tanky items before his goals, he needs AD for some of his goals, he needs AP for the others. He's really a messy champion, but played well, obviously he's really good. So after that, I'm going for my Spirit Visage. That's basically going to increase my healing quite a lot, which is really cool. And obviously it's got cooldown reduction, which is necessary for all champions. The faster and the more common you can spam your abilities, the better. So Jax does come in just to back me up a little bit, which is cool of him, because if he weren't there, I'm pretty sure these two would have pushed and killed me. But yeah, so let's speed this up a tiny bit. And of course, Jax warding, it's essential that people ward. Although I didn't ward in this match simply because, you know, I wanted the gold to actually buy items, because I played Yorick maybe 5, this is my 6th game, so before this I had 5 other games, and I've played him solo lane all the time, and I didn't get enough gold whatsoever. Even solo laning, because it's kind of difficult to last hit, because I can't gauge his damage. Sometimes he has really good spike damage, some other times he doesn't. So, and because you've got like AoE abilities, the mobs go down extremely fast, but then you can't get their hits in to actually get the gold for the kills, and then obviously the other minions take them down. So it's kind of difficult sometimes to last hit, especially for me. Maybe other people are good at it, which is good for them, but unfortunately I'm not that good. So, you know, the gold per 5 stuff is probably a better bet for me to go. So, you know, of course, start off with a Mana Mew, get 2 gold per 5 items maybe, and then, you know, build into some DPS stuff like the Atam's Impaler, which is a pretty good one. Then go for some maybe chainmail, depending on you know, who I'm facing. Now, I was going for chainmail in this match, simply because they've got a Tryndamere, they've got a Gangplank, they've got a Talon, they've got who else have they got? A Shaco. So, you know, they're all pretty strong AD characters, or even do physical damage. So it's definitely a good idea to get some chainmail against them, especially if they're gonna focus you down. You're not necessarily saying, you know, in a team fight that would focus me down, but because I like to be in the faces for the abilities and whatnot, it's definitely something to get in case you do get focused. So as we can see, Gangplank is up top, which I'm actually going to chase him down, and we're going to see a little bit of an epic battle here. Now I'm going to slow it down a little bit just so we can actually gauge what's going on. So I start off with my Q so I can get a hit on. I'm going to use my W straight after. There we go. And then I'm going to use my E. Now that's some good sustained damage. Now I am going to use my ultimate. I do believe I use it. There we go. Now I've got 4 goals active. That's 20% increased damage and 20% reduced damage. So Gangplank is taking a ton of damage. I don't even think he's noticed me yet, to be honest. There we go. He's got 1 hit, and I think that crits me for quite not a lot, but it does a little bit of health. Now he's almost dead, and he does use an orange to heal himself, and he does start running away. So I need to chase and actually beat him down. Now here he will flash. Now I'm using my W. Now Smart Cast would make this so much easier, which I do plan on turning on. So here he's very, very low, and just before my goal can hit him, ooh, flashed. You son of a biatch. So here I use my flash as well. There we go, and I actually use my, I do not use my E, I just actually kill him with an auto attack, which is kind of amusing, because when I play a champion that, you know, focuses on abilities like this, when I kill someone with like an auto attack, it's kind of funny. It's like Iara or Vega killing someone with an auto attack. It's kind of funny. But anyways, let's speed this up a little bit, because we definitely don't need to be watching this farm. Shake away middle. I see you. So I'm going to recall. I've got 2,000 gold. And I'm actually going to buy, yep, I bought my Atoms Impaler, which is going to give me damage equal to my health. Now, if I'm going to be building tanky, then that's something I need. Now, because I need to sustain mana, that's why I've got Mana Immune. You know, it's not fantastic, but it is good. I mean, I've got more mana than I have HP, that's telling you something. But you definitely need that mana to sustain, especially when other people will benefit from the blue and red buff way more than you ever will. So yeah, I'm just waiting here for people to come in middle. Jack's talking smacking chat. And here, Area saw me because of Shaco's box. So I'm just getting some farming. And then let's reduce it. This is where I die actually. So Iara is going down quite fast, but then I get focused by Tryndamere, Shaco, Area and Talon. But I did use my Omen of Death, which I don't think they noticed, because they don't really know what's going on. They're just focusing on Amumu. So here I do actually kill Iara, and I get the blue buff before I die. But because I die, obviously the blue buff just vanishes, which is pretty good for me. Now I already took my blue buff, and then she took it off me, and then I took it off her, and then now it's just vanished, which is pretty damn cool. So I kind of denied them from stealing that as well, which is cool. It's always nice to deny them blues and reds. Now let's speed this up quadrillion amounts, like zoom. And there we go. I did teleport over to the bottom just to actually get some farm and to try push this tower as much as I can, because everyone knows towers do win games. The more towers you defeat, the faster, you know, the minions are going to pour into their base and get their inhibitors down. So you know, very good job, Jax, because Jax did. I don't know, did he carry this game? Let's have a look. 4, 3, 7, 10, and 6. So yeah, he did pretty well. Who's feeding? Vega. Let's have a look on their team. Gangplank, oh, he fed so hard. That's probably why Amumu's got so many kills. And obviously Ahara, I think her name. I can't even pronounce her name. I just kind of wing it. But she's got the most kills. Talon has 0 kills, 4 deaths. So he's definitely the feeder at bottom. Which is quite funny, because Caitlyn didn't do too well either. But yeah, so here I'm running away, and I've got to time this flash perfectly. There we go. Normally when I'm playing, I do my flash really conky, and I normally miss walls and stuff like that. Yeah, because I'm shit like that. But here, man, Tryndamere is freaking fast as hell. But let's slow this down, because I want to talk to you through this fight. So I use my ultimate, I use my E, I use my W, then I use my Q. Tryndamere is taking tons of damage, and he, of course, being Tryndamere, is pounding the crap out of me. But because of my heal, I'm sustaining quite well. Now, I know once he gets low, he's going to use his ultimate, which is going to give him a new life. So I've got to basically play smart here. I use my E again, and then I run away. Now I know, because my ghouls will actually DPS while I'm running away, this is going to be a lot better for me. Now here I juke him into the bushes, and almost dead. One more. Boom. There we go. One hit and he's dead. Now of course, if I did die there, Amumu would have finished him off, which was quite good. And of course, I thought it was a pretty good fight, because Tryndamere is quite powerful, but having a look at his items, he's not exactly, you know, he's not exactly buffed or anything. He does have obviously a BF sword now, and he does have, of course, the Phantom Dancer, which is pretty good. You know, the lifesteal not particularly that great, but yeah. So of course, Gangplank also has Infinity Edge and whatnot. Shaco, same. He's going for the same thing. But yeah, this is actually where they actually. That didn't even make sense. I used actually too many times in that sentence, actually. But this is where they surrender, because we're just too good for them. So let's speed up, because I don't think we actually kill anything. Yeah, there we go. We actually kick ass there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this this match of Yorick. He's a pretty fun champion to play, I must admit, and he is one of the most underplayed champions that I know of. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing him. I will be making more videos on Yorick as soon as I get more hands-on and into the nitty-gritty, getting runes and all that kind of stuff, which at the minute I've just got 1 AP rune and maybe 1 health rune. Yay. But until then guys, please rate, comment and subscribe, and leave a comment, especially if you enjoyed seeing Yorick or not. It really helped me to gauge what videos you guys want to see, what champions and that type of thing. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.